You are Katie, who slipped from your mother's womb too early, gasping for breath, your limbs gangly like chicken's wings, your features tiny as a sparrow's. You didn't ask to be born at 30 weeks, landing silently in this cold world. And neither did your parents ask for a child who would grow with stiffened legs, staccato voice, and a label. Chorioathetoid cerebral palsy is what the doctors said, shaking their heads like dance teachers. Choreography, dance, but your movements are sharp, unbalanced, unpredictable. Your parents guard your every step. Giving birth to you was rough, minding you is rougher. There is no easy route through disability. Still you hear adult voices above your wheelchair say, "Sent from heaven, dinna le dia," and you throw back your head and aim a lusty spit in their face. It will get worse. People will assume you cannot think, cannot have opinions, cannot learn, simply because from time to time your limbs dance a jig out of step with other children. But the people who know you see the Christy Brown intelligence within. Already you love stories. And in the evening, when your wheels are folded, your head guard shelved, you lie on the sofa between your dad who strokes your feet and your mum who plats your hair. You feel at ease in your body. All three of you gather strength to ride on. You are Killian. When your parents moved in love and conceived you, chromosomes bounced and landed in an unexpected pattern. Down syndrome, the doctors said, frowning at your mother. Such a tragedy, your aunt whispered. But you nuzzled close to your mum, and from there the world did not look tragic. Now in school you're the favourite, the one who can make them laugh. You like nothing better than to mimic your teacher, hands on hips, shaking your head, scolding a classmate. Reading is easy, although you don't understand all the words. Maths is tough. Art is fun. Football is amazing. Girls are cool. You want to touch Alison, stroke her hair, feel her skin, kiss her mouth. And one day you do, and all hell breaks loose. They march you to the principal. They gasp. They shout. They point. You are bewildered. You've always touched beautiful things, flowers, kittens, cakes, and the old wooden bench in the garden. And no one objected. You don't understand. But when your mum speaks to you, she uses short sentences and clear words. She tells you about how other people feel, and about what we can and cannot do in public places. And although you still love Alison and want to marry her, you know that everyone is happier, especially Alison, when you don't kiss her. And she shares her chocolate buttons with you in the yard at break time. You are Agnes. You mislay your purse, leave your glasses in the church or the shop. Your friend says you promised to meet her at 2 but didn't turn up. You need to write things down, check your calendar. Your sons and daughters look at you, searching for their disappearing mother. You return their gaze through a fog. You know your own name, but have forgotten theirs. Dementia, they say. No thanks, you say. You don't need help. You can make your own tea, thank you very much. Sometimes you put the tea bag in the kettle, or forget it altogether and add milk to a cupful of boiled water. Sometimes you put the plastic electric kettle on the stove and are surprised when it melts. You hide it before the nameless ones arrive, for fear they'll put you away. Old folks' home? But you're not old, and this is your home. At 80, you run down the garden, body good, mind slipping. Nights are long, with little sleep and voices in the corner, the sterile company of television. You dress at dawn, sometimes inside out. Your daughter tuts, your son blushes, your carer fusses. To please the doctors, you do their little tests. They smile, they nod. You tell them you're from Westport and you're going back there someday. But in the meantime, you'll take their pills and potions if they'll leave you in your own home where everything is familiar and in its right place. You are Freddie. Blonde curls frame your face. Blue eyes neatly avoid your parents' gaze. You count the bathroom tiles, a mosaic of 1 to 137. Cows in a field, 1 to 7. Steps on the stairs, 1 to 16. Every time, always. You like this pattern. Your mum hugs, smiles, tickles. Your dad jokes, cajoles, riddles. You don't get it. You like words, the pitter-patter of sentences, but meanings elude you. Autism, Asperger's, you hear them say. You know how to Google, but all you get is more words. They want you to invite friends, have a birthday party, do sleepovers. You don't see the point when all you need is your computer, your notebook for drawing, your earphones for music. You're in your world and it's spinning steadily. Sometimes you spin your body on the sitting room rug. On the wooden floor at Granny's, you lie on your back and twirl on its polished surface. You come first in maths and show others how to solve an equation, but you rarely smile. Your parents cannot solve the enigma that is you until they accept you as Freddie, their son, whose internal world is bright and vivid. They walk beside you, softening the edges of your gyroscope, explaining and interpreting the world to you and you to the world. And with time you learn when they want you to smile, to greet, to hug. You are Trevor, the youngest of 5, each cleverer than the last. You bounce and glide through childhood. But dark clouds are gathering. Your hair covers your cheeks, almost meeting in the centre. You refuse to wash. You clutch a torn tissue in your clammy hand. You cannot sleep at night. You cannot get up in the morning. On the stairs you crumble and sob. You are 15. You don't know what's happening inside your head. Mom blames Dad. He blames her. Your sister slams the door. Your brother leaves home. You cannot face your classmates until you get the essay perfect. You write, rewrite, re-rewrite, scrunch it in a ball and begin again. The clinic uses words you've only seen in novels. OCD, bipolar, afflictions of the mind. You wonder have the doctors read Kafka and Sylvia Plath. You want to tell the psychotherapist about the perfect move in chess. Because you won't take their pills, they find you a bed, call you inpatient. There are others like you, mostly boys, 1 girl. Your parents' visits are restricted. You cannot sleep because the pillow is evil. Summer comes and goes. Shade, light, shade. You like images. You like your therapist. He is learned, wise. You swap books, drawings, ideas. He knows you'll make a go of things, of your life. For the moment, you're ready to face transition year. You used to laugh at the song, "One day at a time, sweet Jesus." Now you take one day at a time.